Alrighty, I think this is working. It is. So, welcome, one and all. Greetings, Sophins and Sapiens. I am the Sarcasm Detector, also known as the Lowlife Cat. And for those of you who do know me, I must apologize. I sound terrible. I am sick. I probably sound nothing like I normally do. And I apologize for that. I am taking some antibiotics now for that, so hopefully that will clear up going forward. Now, I'm doing something a little bit different today, and it's a bit hastily thrown together, as you might see. Um, but I was watching a video from someone who I would consider a senpai of sorts, Stealth 17 Gaming, who is the big senpai of chill streamers. Um, this is a streamer who I guess you could say showed me that it was possible to do chill and calm streams and, have people out there appreciate it. So in any event, I was watching one of his videos, and it happened to be an Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts video, which was a Taskmaster, and the task was to take an 1890 battleship against a 1940 light cruiser. Now this is going to be difficult. I am going to throw my hat, the cat's hat, into the ring. And I'm going to try this out. Now, I am not associated or I am not part of the Taskmaster stuff. Those guys who do not know me from Adam, I have no idea who I am. I am just doing this to see if it could be done. And we're going to give it a good go. Now, I will follow exactly the parameters as stated. So it starts at 8,000 meters, 8 kilometers. And it's to be an AI design ship. We can design our own. And we'll see how the rest of the video goes out. So let's design this ship. I'm going to go with French, which doesn't give us really big ships, but I think we can play with that a bit. It's our max displacement, 11.5. Since we're against a light cruiser, we might need a bit of speed. We might not always be traveling at the top speed. We're not going to need grain. That was awkward. I think my mouse clicked outside the screen there. But you get to see my little nice cat background there. Displacement. Let's max it out for now. I think we might actually go less. Actually, we can play with the beam and draught, right? Or a draft. I think having a shallow white boat might be something interesting, or even a thinner boat. A thinner boat might be where is the doohickey for that? There we go, beam. Water spread speed, acceleration is a bit better. So better turning rate if we go for a thinner boat, a little bit more maneuverable. Not as good as a firing platform, so we're going to have to actually cover for that somehow. Let's see, front towers, none of those can fit because we shrunk the beam. Okay, let's max out the beam for now. And this one's kind of odd. Like there's connections here, but it won't connect actually in the back. Funnel wise, what does a cheap funnel get me? 23%. medium enhanced. Can I put two of these on? Probably not. It's 56%. Blah. Why is it? Oh, it's only 31% with the one. Okay, so the two, having two of these would be at 60%. In order to do that, I'd have to spread these out a bit. So it's a little bit further back. It's not as advanced as the other one. What about this large enhanced? Oh boy, this guy's a big boy. That gives us 31%. Really? That's the same amount as the medium. Okay. Well, let's go for 62%. We might slow this ship down a bit. So we'll see. We can't put any bar bets. Since we're going against a light cruiser, I'm thinking something fast, something really fast and accurate. We might not be able to get into close range though. So the more accuracy, the better. I wonder. Can we fit two of these at the front? No, I guess not. Neither can we in the back. I know, it looks like there's room for it. It's 3 nines. Where are we at? We were actually really heavy. Let's take the secondaries. For two of those. Okay, so that's the unfortunate part. There's usually room for secondaries up here, but these particular towers seem to block that. We can have these sixes here, but there's all this area that I want to use, but it won't let me. I wonder if I switch to something like 4. No, 4s won't fit either. What will fit? Will 2s fit here? Not even 2s will fit here. And it'll fit up here on the superstructure, but that's really not gonna help me out that much. How far can we go on the superstructure? Well, we have these 4-inch slots. That's about it. Yeah, just that one there and that one there. Blah. Well, this is not a really good design, is it? Do have a few other types of battleship. 11, 11.8, 10.9, 10.6, the Ironclad Battleship 3. Yeah, sure. Wonder if that'll give us a... this looks like it's an older type platform for sure. And yeah, we can't change any of this. We can put a rudder on there. That's about it. And some Citadel, but that's it. Yeah, that's just about all we can do. Let's try a front tower like this. These guys look exactly the same. Oh, come on, you gotta fit in there somewhere. Before you be like this. Can I get a short funnel in there somewhere? Okay, looks like we get a bit of better acceleration out of this one. Put the side nines on this thing. They're like, oh, nice. Okay. Technically, I can. Derp. It's actually a really good arc for it. All right, fine. No, why? Why? Is it because it's too short? It's because it's so short. I'd have to go something like this. And the ship is overweight. Drop down to 20 knots, and that'll give us a little bit of room to breathe. I'll put some secondaries on there, which I'm hoping I can squeeze some of these guys. 48 tons. And that is a lot of firepower. We have some barbette. Let's say, okay. I think we're going to go max HE for this because we are going against a light cruiser, so it's not going to be hopefully heavily armored. HE. Stick with the nose fuse. I think that gives us the best out of the. I mean, it gives us some pretty good pen chance as well. Well, a little bit of pen and enough of the high explosive to blast the ship apart. Hopefully, we can burn it down to the ground. I don't think we're going to get much in the way of accuracy. I tried to be accurate with this boat. Yeah, it's not going to be a thing. So we'll stick with the nose fuse. And I don't think we can change anything else. Oh, right, advanced reloading. I think I will go to light shell and have an increased amount. That will give us actually a little bit more accuracy. It'll take a little bit longer to kill the foes, so it'll take more hits to kill the foe. But because we're getting slightly better accuracy, we're gonna be hitting more often. So I think that works out as a decent trade-off. Plus, with the increased shell, we can actually sit there and pound them for quite a bit of time. Armor, we don't have a lot of playroom at all, and it is unbalanced towards the front of all things. Even though we have a lot more going on in the back than in the front. I wonder. Oh, we can't get the secondary up there. Oh, this has got a terrible arc, actually. And that's got a way better. And I can put a 6-incher below there. Okay. And brings us down to 8.3. Why are you red? Some parts are badly placed. This is because of this guy. Yeah, it was because of this guy. We push it a bit back further. We're at 8.3. I'm not sure if we can get it any better than that. Bring that back a little bit. Still doesn't miss. 7.8. Do we have any casemate? We have a couple of casemate spots. About 2. We don't have a lot of room left. $5.5, and we're almost full. We haven't even touched the arc. Bring that down slightly. Can I bring... No, I can't. It's still over. Okay. Then something's got to give. Let's try 19 knots. Something needs to give. Give 4 inches to the fore and aft belt. Can we get 2 inches on the colony on the superstructure? No, we can't. It's 1.2 on the superstructure, and that is the max tonnage that we have. All right, so just making sure I haven't forgotten anything. The armor scheme is garbage, by the way. There's not much I can do. There's not much I can do. It's 1890, man. But 19, range is slow, bulkheads many, max beam, minimum draft. It was all veterans. It's still cramped as all hell on the ship, but it's got 9s and 6s galore, and a couple of 3s for who knows. I mean, I suppose I can put a torpedo. Dude, how many torpedoes do we have on this ship? How much do they weigh? 23 tons? I mean, we could try torpedoing a light cruiser from 1940 with an 1890 ship. I don't think it's going to work so well. I think we're going to just have to blast it a bit. So here's where the fun part begins. Unless you like building ships, and that's your fun. And we have the Lil, the BB Lil. Oh, are they behind me? They are indeed behind me. Looks like it's more of a submarine. It's part submarine, part battleship. And kind of makes me wonder, did they ever use these the little butt end of the boat here, the front end here, as a ramp? That's oh, I just got a ricochet off my boat. Even though it looks like I'm at a terrible angle to this guy. Identifying 9%. Could we get? I put my guns on save, and they're also going to be on HE. So it's going to be a bit careful with what we're shooting at them. We're trying to get these guys down as quick as possible, and not take any torpedo hit. Which, knowing these guys, there's a torpedo incoming. I can't see it, but there's a torpedo incoming for sure. Come on, tighten that turn a bit. Maybe we'll get some decent hits on this guy. I still haven't aimed. Ladder aiming. The guys are still climbing up the level. What did I tell you guys? My crew is literally climbing up the ladders right now. Ladder aiming to, pull out some binoculars and to, aim the turret a little to the left, a little bit to the right, a little bit further. All right, so we're lucky they don't have a lot of torpedoes, but they do have some. And I have a lot more firepower, I think, on my rear end. So, come on, kiss my ass. I'm taking more fire damage than they have, because they have ridiculous accuracy. What the hell? It's jumped up to like 9-10% there. Doesn't help that I'm doing like high-speed maneuvers, but they're almost out of torpedoes. And hey, what do you know? Look at that. They're out of torpedoes. Let's go zigzag this way. And they're shooting 7 inchers with quite a bit of accuracy at us. Ooh, wow. But we should be safe to actually cut in, right? So let's leave the delta open like this. Shit. Well, that didn't turn out that well. Are we done? Are we absolutely done? I think we are absolutely 8%, 6, 5. I don't have any more torpedoes, but they can still sink me just by shooting at me. And they're like 25%, 24%. Whereas I am still at 1.3, 1.5. Yeah, this is ridiculously difficult. Just like one hit from that 1940s light cruiser. It's a light cruiser guy. Just absolutely wrecked. Absolutely. I know it doesn't count, but we're just gonna redo it as is. I'm not like I said earlier, I'm not actually, having anything to do with Taskmaster thing. I'm just really curious if this is even remotely possible. I think I have it as long as I avoid the torpedoes. And we are close since we're at 5 times. Well, we gotta dry it out of its torpedoes again. And we'll leave it on normal this time. Actually fight back. And yeah, this by probably has its torpedoes already coming at it. So at this range, hey, look at that. Who would have thunk? Straighten out and actually get some maybe good aiming. We are aimed. We have a little bit of breathing room until the next torpedo attack comes. And if I remember correctly, they didn't actually have a lot of torpedoes last round. This might be a completely different ship, though. Nope, time to turn around. Yeah, no chance. No chance. Absolutely no chance. Those torpedoes are absolutely brutal. And just having the minimum draft there to, I don't think it's doing enough. It doesn't do enough for a battleship. So, is there anything we can do to improve that? Make it a little bit slower? I don't know if making it slower is going to help out. I don't think there's any kind of armor we can add to it that can save us from those torpedoes, really. Those were pretty hefty torpedoes. Let's try this again and try to do a better job of dodging those torpedoes. And we start out at 9 kilometers. Max speed. I'm going to turn away a little bit from them. They're heading towards me. They can catch up. Said I have more firepower on my ass end of this ship than the front end. I guarantee it's fired its torpedoes by now. And 7% identified. We're getting to know it. We're gonna try putting some distance. Okay. Yeah. There we go. CL Zhangzhou. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. If it's wrong, I apologize. But it's already fired off quite a flurry of things at us. Gonna put it on save just so we're not like burning through all our ammo, of which we don't really have that much. I did set it on extra, didn't I? I thought I did. Light ammo and extra. I'll have to double check. That's what I had it set to. Doesn't seem like we have enough ammo for all of that. Oh, it's split. It's because we're splitting the two types of 9-inch. There's plenty of, yeah, there's plenty of 6-inch ammo. Yeah, these guys just fired a couple of torpedoes. Oh, a whole slew. Oh, come on, but actually slow down and turn. Don't feel safe until all the torpedoes are gone. Because we have seen these torpedoes will just one-shot me. Hey, little guy. Bye-bye, little guy. That was kind of close. This guy is chasing me, so let him get as close as he wants, especially when he has no torpedoes. He still has 8. I just need to get a solid hit on him with either the 9s or the 6s. It'll just rip him to shreds. But the problem is I have to get close, and to get close, I am going to eat a torpedo. So we're just waiting to burn him out. It's a lot of torpedoes that he's got there. The 10, and so I guess 2 more volleys is what we can expect out of this guy. Let's go. 18 more torpedoes, and it should be reasonably safe to go in. And he's just firing nonstop like crazy, so he's burning through his ammo. Okay, we do have fish coming towards us now. By the way, music playing in the background is by my good friend Sphinx, STO. You can find him on Spotify as Sphinx Music. Very chill background music. I use his stuff a lot, and I do have his express permission to use it. Coming in. Okay, it's fired off the other torpedo. Oh, we gotta go the other way. Gotta turn the other way. It's gonna get lucky with the torpedoes one of these days. That's what's gonna happen. It's unfortunate. But we just have to make sure that we do the dance, we do the serpentine, we wiggle our butts, we work a little bit, make sure we don't get hit by that torpedo or any torpedo. Then maybe we can blast the shit out of this guy. Oh boy. I saw that. You saw that. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. That was just a bit of luck there. Okay, a few more seconds, and we're going to get some additional torp launches. Although I am so bloody nervous, man. Yeah, let's do it like this. I think he's firing it along this line here to where I was headed. And he's got 5 more torps left, which he's going to fire off any second now. And almost no ammo everywhere else. Wow, okay. We might be able to pull it off this time if we can dodge this last flight of torpedoes. And we'll dive in and we'll give it a shot. Sorry, that's what a coughing fit holding the mouse looks like. I apologize for that. No, the other way. Tuning circle on this is kind of, even then, 345. Maybe I need to go down to half speed or something to actually get that kind of turn rate at 345. This doesn't look like a 345 turning circle. It does not. All right. Well, he's exhausted all his torps and a lot of his ammo. I don't think I have any torpedoes heading towards me in particular. So let's go down to half speed and just take an angle like this and just keep an eye on the water around. I don't have any ways of detecting torpedoes. I don't have any kind of fancy schmancy shit on my ship except a little bit of faster reload. No rangefinder, no radar, no sonar, no hydro. Everything is done by the good old Mark 1 eyeball. With the help of, ladders and binoculars and stuff for my officers. Might, as soon as he clears that little smoke cloud, switch back to proper shooting. At the corner here. Because he's coming after me. So far, I have taken more damage than he has. I don't think I've even shot much. Okay, 0 out of 66 hits. He's at... Oh, okay. He's slightly better than I am, but he's shot his load pretty much. Okay, start aiming, start getting good aim. We're moving very slowly. Half speed even. Against a light cruiser who has no weapons, almost nothing that can hurt us seriously. 3-inch, come on, seriously. And they're on fire, so we are getting hits now. Fantastic. Alright, Sangju. Ow, the turns have tabled. Before we were afraid of it, its big torpedoes. But now... my accuracy. Minus 48 for hull stability and tower. Oops. Or this is my shoot accuracy. Theirs is bad. Okay, mine is minus 19 for hull stability and tower. Smooth sea waves. How's the weather, by the way? It's okay. It's not terrible. It's actually pretty nice. Are we actually hitting? No. No. 6.4 kilometers. There's 40% pen. But the accuracy is still ridiculously low. And I don't know what to do with that, because as soon as I try to cut into this guy, he is going to try, he's going to turn away. He's going to keep a minimum distance. So it's just try to burn him down from where we are and hope for some lucky shots. I mean, we are getting nose to nose here, which is a bit strange. That's not the smartest thing he's done. I wonder if I turn, is he going to cut the angle down even further? My guys have to aim all over again. There we go. Back down to all of the 1 point whatever percentage. Climb back up that ladder. There you go. It's because I'm turning. I guess it's a good thing I went for max HE this round. Yeah, my battleship is definitely beaten. It's going to be a lot of bruising on the battleship. And something destroyed. I lost a turret there somewhere. Looks like one of the 6-inchers is gone on the starboard side. Okay. Fine. I don't like this angle. I do not like this angle one bit. No, sir. No, thank you. I am going to change the angle. You don't have any guns to shoot me with, so if you want to shoot me with those 3-inchers, you can come over and kiss my shiny, you know. Well, it's not really shiny anymore. It's kind of soaking wet, moist, but you know what I mean. You understand what I'm trying to say. You can come in. He's vaping also. We're just, giving him his little smoke break, his little vape break. You're gonna follow me, bud? You're gonna follow? Okay, well, if I can switch to AP. And 40% and now it's dropping. He is cutting back down. That's why he's trying to reduce the angle a little and keep the distance. Turns away. Wow, he didn't like that. He didn't like those guns firing at him. Nice. We got some flooding in him. We actually managed to get a hit. Can we do better than that? Can we actually slow it down? Can we go to like a faster speed and see if we can catch up to him? Go back to saving on this. We don't have that many AP rounds. 96 left. Got their flooding down a bit, but I think it might have slowed them down. 30.8 knots. 29.5 knots. Okay, not much of a slowdown. Not much of a slowdown. I'm going to burn all my APs then. Both the small and large. The 6-inch and the 9. And the 3s if I can get the angle. The 3's not going to get a good angle on that. But I want to see if I can actually get a little bit of hammer, a little bit of damage, maybe a little bit of flooding, slow it down a bit, and then see if we can just burn it down with the high explosives. It does like 30 knots. I do top speed 18, so I was hoping to surprise it maybe and get a bit closer, but it's really too fast. It just turned and switched to that type of mode, which is what is basically, if I approach it, it's gonna go away from. If I turn in the other direction and head straight away from it, it's gonna chase after me. It's gonna keep the exact same distance that it can away from me, which would happen to be the distance that basically keeps my aim at less than 2%. So what I absolutely need to do is damage it so I can get closer. I need to slow it down. And that just requires a lucky hit like that. "26 knots now. We slowed it down just a little bit. It's not enough. We need more. Let's go back to high explosives, because our hit chance is so ridiculously low. We got really lucky with that pen. Where the f are you shooting? What the hell is this garbage? The ship is smoking again. It's vaping. We'll give it a sec. They're not dealing with that flooding too well, are they? Eventually they'll get it, but we're gonna have to punch more holes in the ship. Are you done with your vape? While the smoke screen is up, there's like absolutely no chance of me hitting that ship. There's like almost no chance of me hitting the ship in like clear weather, clear view type of situation. And they ran out of ammo for their 6-inch, it said? Yeah, so they have a little bit of 3-inch ammo left. And look at this. What is this? What is this? It's not even remotely near where the target is. That's what a 2% aim chance it is. It must be some kind of glitch with the animation playing. The animation is probably not correctly rendering. The things are probably in this area. At least I hope so. I really hope it's that, and it's not just they're really missing that badly. Because that's shit. I think at this range, at that pen, we can go to AP. If we hit, we'll blow a hole in the bottom of the ship, maybe, if we can hit. There, partial pen and fire. It might be worth it to do this in 104 instead of the 105 beta. Okay, he wants to go behind me. He's vaping again. That's fine. I'll slow down for you, bud. You want to kiss my metal behind? I am glad to oblige you. I'll switch back to the regular. Can we get a hit? Can we get any kind of hit? His transversal is too high. Basically, the turrets can't keep up with the rotation. It's like him rotating around, circling my ship. Oh, fire, that's good. Good lucky hit. 5%. Okay, we're getting a bit better percentile here. You still need them to slow down. We still have lots of 6-inchers, and that's what I'm counting on to finish him off. I just need to get some decent hits with the 9-inchers. We need to cripple him with the 9-inchers before we kill him. This is what is required. Although I think it just might be the 6-inchers that do him in. Leave the 6-inchers firing. But he is vaping again. He's hit my rudder. Wow, okay. He's managed to inflict so much more damage on me than I have on him. Almost by a factor of 2. We're at 4 kilometers for the 6-inch, which is just under. Okay, that's not so bad. Okay, that's why our pen is so good. You done your vape yet? Oh, wow. He's actually managing to get some good hits with. What the hell? 3-inch hits? His 3-inchers are doing some damage to me. And he's got plenty of ammo for those. See if we can do some actual AP damage with the big guns. Yeah, like that. I think this guy's done. If we can actually aim at him, I think he'll be done. Started another fire. Why is this shooting? Oh, it's we're almost out of AP. That's why. On the other 9-inch, I thought that was the secondary. It's not the secondary. It's the secondary 9-inch. It's not the secondary armament. It's the side 9. You have your main 9 and you have your side 9. He's still doing the 26.6 knots, so we haven't actually managed to slow him any further than that. And he actually managed to have one of his flood zones contained. That's why he's going a bit faster now. Again, I'm going to turn around and show him my ass. And you immediately see he does the turn. He mimics. Well, since you want to come and kiss me, I might be inclined to show you the other end instead of my ass. Damn, this is kind of tough. These 1890 ships really cannot hit anything. Really cannot hit anything. It's ridiculous how bad it is. If it was a reverse situation, if I was in a 1940s like cruiser that I designed myself against a bunch of these 1890 battleships, I'm pretty sure the light cruiser captained by myself will be able to, go through the battleships probably like a chainsaw through butter, to be honest. No, man, okay, this is bad. My turrets have to turn to the other end, and they're slow. But hopefully we can get an end to this at some point. Oh, here we go. We're doing either a little bit of mutual damage here. I think we can switch to burning this guy down now. Although I'm kind of worsening my aim by doing that turn, he's... You know what? That's fine. I'm gonna go even slower. I'm gonna even go closer. And then he comes across all the 6s and 9s that I have in a nice arc on the back there. And he's vaping again. We get it, man, you vape. Side-mounted 9 is about to run out of ammo at some point very soon. So is this possible for me to kill this guy before he kills me? I think it is. But it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a long time. Good hits there. No, tell it to open up, and they start spraying everywhere. And you have to aim again. Yeah, it's just the lack of aiming on this thing is ridiculous. Seven fires, two floods. At least one of his engines is down. That brings him down to my speed, mostly. So in that case, that narrows the speed down quite a bit. All right, this changes the game, guys and girls. Oh, here we go. It's over. 3 engines down. It is down to 11 knots. Yeah, it's done. Let's cut a little bit of an angle here, a little bit in. Slowly cut across. And hopefully we'll have enough ammo. We're almost out of the HP. Almost out of the HE, but the 6-incher does still have quite a lot, and it's the 6-inchers that will take this out. And the odd hit from the 9-incher like that, wow. Blocked. I look like I hit it on the front. Well, they're desperately trying to pump the water. What did I have? Box 3. It's better than what I have, because I have box nothing, I believe. Yeah. Well, we're going to test out that little doohickey at the front of the ship. Does it do anything? Oh boy. Oh dear. Oh my. Well, okay, that did it. Bosses. Yeah, I might have squished some of my crew just a little bit. Just a little bit. I don't want to play again, but yeah. So this was the BB little French battleship. It took a few tries and quite a bit of time actually to get through with this. But I think for the particular attempts at the Taskmaster doohickeys, those guys, they tried to do it in one shot. So this definitely does not count. But again, I just wanted to see if it could be done. The answer is yes, you have to be on your toes with the torpedoes, which is like just normal gameplay otherwise. But yeah, it can be done. It'll take some time though. I wish luck to the other people participating, namely Brother Monroe, and I do not remember the other person's name off the top of my head. I apologize. I will add it in the description when I get the chance. I would like to thank everyone for watching, and hopefully you guys have a good, chill old time. I will catch up with you again sometime soon. And again, I apologize for the quality of my voice and the slapdash nature of tonight's actual release. But I hope you'll forgive me. Have yourselves a good one, guys. This is the Sarcasm Detector signing off.